Hey guys, it's Patrick here with Lost Inferno Games. Today I'm talking about supplements that I take that help me give that extra edge, that extra laser focus when it comes to tackling my project, if I'm going through tutorials or trying to fix something in my game. If you're interested in my game, it's called Lost Fox, an awesome 2D platformer. You can find more about that in the link below. But the first thing I'm going to start off with that I take that really helps me arguably the most besides caffeine would be nootropics. What's really neat about nootropics, this is Gorilla Mind's Smooth. You can this company seems to make great products as I've tried them myself. What I find the main ingredient that I think that I purchase this for is the alpha GPC. It's been known to help like people that suffer from Alzheimer's or dementia. It's been proven in some studies to show that it helps with cognitive function like memory and the process of learning and stuff like that. I've noticed as far as how effective this is, I'd say 5 to 10% increase in focus for me. So that's just enough for me to notice it working, but I wouldn't say it changes the entire game. One thing to note though is I take half the dose. I take 3 capsules and the full dose is 6 capsules, so arguably it could work better for you, but I don't really care. I just like something to just a little kick. Now 5 to 10% in cognitive function obviously is a feeling for me to convey to you, not very scientific. You could call it a placebo effect. I just know when I don't take this I don't have that feeling, so I take it when I'm really trying to fix something or I just want to start off a day that seems to be slogging for me. So nootropics, I would definitely start with this as far as the hierarchy of importance of what actually works. I'd start with this. Okay, the next thing we'll talk about is caffeine. And I have a few tubs here to show you. I've picked out my favorite flavors and my favorite companies that I've gotten caffeine from. Honestly, you could probably just get caffeine from energy drinks that you like or the cheap scoopable like supplements you can get at Walmart and stuff. But I really like, if my caffeine is going to be a drink that has flavor, I want it to have the best flavor, obviously, and that's just my opinion. So my first recommendation would probably be the Ghost products. Now there's a Legend pre-workout and there's a Gamer formula as well. Gamer formula has less caffeine because it's expecting you not to work out and need as much caffeine. I go for the higher dose of that, but if you're interested in lessening your caffeine intake, that's a way to go. The sour watermelon, the Warhead sour watermelon flavor is really, really good. It's my favorite. I actually use less water when I mix this up so that it has a more sour flavor to it. The next thing I'd actually recommend is this Gorilla Mode energy product that the same company that Nootropic makes. Something about their formula seems to work better, honestly, than all these other products in their caffeine combined. Like this has caffeine and a few other supporting products that just seem to work well together. Whenever I take this stuff, I feel like wow, like I feel like I'm getting a bigger dose of caffeine than I actually am. Again, I take half of the. It says to take 2 scoops as a full serving. I take half because that's all I need. And if I can take half servings, then I will, because I don't want to be, jonesing for caffeine like by 5 o'clock every day. Now this is a new one I just tried from this company called Rise, and this flavor tastes great. It really tastes like ring pop, like the cherry ring pop. This has a ton of caffeine in it. I took a 1/4 scoop because I already had some caffeine before this came in the mail. But man, this has like 390 milligrams of caffeine, so don't take a whole scoop of this. And also don't take this as advice. I'm not a doctor, so I really hope you don't take any of this as advice. If you're not interested in caffeine or nootropics, but you're still thinking, I think it's beneficial maybe to take something besides water. I would try this. I would try a BCAA amino acid formula supplement. And the reason for that is not because I make any money off this recommendation. The main reason is, water is good to drink, but I think hacking the reward system in your brain when you're developing games is probably a good thing. So in my brain, as I'm learning to code, it's becoming harder and harder to fix problems that I'm creating myself to solve. Like I'm trying to add a feature to my game, I don't know how to fix that problem, and it's more complex than I realize. So when I go sit down to solve something, when I'm coding my game, I tend to think of coding and working on my game as a negative thing, which is not very productive way to look at your project endeavors, is look at them as something you don't want to do. So if you find something you like, it doesn't have to be a supplement, it doesn't have to be a flavored drink, but something that's arguably not harmful to you, that you would enjoy. If you mix that together with starting the project that's hard, or your game, working on your game, if you associate it with things that you like, hopefully your brain and your behavior will reflect that idea of, well, when I go to my game, I make sure to have that scoop of caffeine, I make sure to have the nootropic delozer in, I make sure to have something that tastes good, something that's flavored and I enjoy. So that kind of something that has really helped me along the way, is just not only just for the performance benefits or the mental acuity that I can get from nootropics or caffeine, is also just, wow, I look forward to shaking up my bottle and getting these cool ring pop flavors, Warhead, sour, watermelon. They're all 0 calorie, so you don't, I only get, I think 0 calorie drinks still have 5 calories technically in them, but it tastes great and it's way better than a soda in my opinion. So tell me what you think down below. Have you ever tried these products? Have you ever tried nootropics? Have you ever tried caffeine? Leave a comment down below and tell me what your experience is with it. Do you think caffeine's evil? Do you think nootropics don't work? I'd love to hear that as well below with any research. I'm just sharing with you what I've experienced and known, and by no means is this telling you what to do. But if you're interested in these things, these are the ones I recommend. So I appreciate you guys watching the video. I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye.